Hi everybody, this is your Canadian Comic Geek here with another weekly comic reviews. Now, today we are not at the comic book shop, shame of all shames, we're actually at my house. Yeah, yeah, it's a nice place, needs more posters. Anyway, let's all start what you all came here to see, comics. Well, mostly comics you can easily walk in, easy get into without having no idea what's going on. First off the bat, Adventure Time Candy Capers, issue 2 of 6. Now, you all might be wondering, Ian, this is crazy. Why are you saying issue 2 of 6 when a few weeks ago you did a quick review of issue 1? Well, here's the weird thing. The weird thing is, it's like for most Adventure Time comics, actually for the mini series mostly, like almost every issue you can easily just buy a random issue out of the mini series, and you can easily tell what the heck's going on with a quick exposition. And yeah, weirdly enough, okay, basically the story is like, okay, how to better explain this? Have you all seen the movie Last Action Hero? No, damn, that's gotta be. Damn, I was banging on that. Anyway. It's like basically that movie is basically a kid ends up in an action film. Well, anyway, there's a scene when the main character goes to the police station, and in the police station there's this guy who's pairing up these random cops and people for like the buddy movies. Like there's a spoof on buddy movies. This is kind of the same thing. And as you can see in the cover, instead of like for this issue, instead of being Peppermint Butler and Cinema Bun, it's Tree Trunks and Marceline. And weirdly enough, I like this comic. This, like, the entire issue, even if you haven't read the first one, this is actually a really good story. Just like trying Marceline and Tree Trunks trying to be heroes. Well, in the end, they don't actually like the idea, but no, I like it. Like, I give this like a high rank, and for Adventure Time fans, a must read. Although I only have one thing to say. When is it ever a good idea? And okay, this is actually a little spoiler. When is it ever a good idea to use a demonic sword as a spatula for cooking? Yeah, you'll find out once you read it. It's that weird. No, but still fun read. And I suggest any to like if you could find this, pick this up. All right. Next, and this is from one really good series, Astro City issue 3. Now, if you've seen my previous reviews, this is part 2 of the last issue, and if you actually put it together, like so, yeah, it makes one giant awesome picture. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough about that. Anyway, it picks up where kind of left off, but you can still like tell where everything was going. Like the main character, Marilla Cowper, weird last name. Anyway, she worries that she made a horrible mistake and basically tries to fix it in some weird way, even though she thinks this is definitely gonna get me fired. Oh no, but still. This is a really good issue, and it got me really interested in the main character and how the story went. And there's actually a scene where one of the heroes, her name is Cleopatra, gives a heart-to-heart talk with Marilla. It's like that is hard, that is so touching. I'm like, basically like this is one of those series that like any issue you would instantly would like this any comics. Like this is one of the series that go that like basically any issue from this series can be anyone's first, and that's very rare to find sometimes in a comic book series. Again, this is also another must read, and I suggest fans, if you could find this in a store, even if you don't have part 1. Although it actually would be nice to get both parts. Read this, you won't be disappointed. And now, for the first time on this little review series, an event comic from Marvel, Infinity, Part 1 of 6. And I'm gonna have to say this now. After reading this, I like it. I like where this is going so far. It seems like a much better idea than Age of Ultron. And I know people are gonna bash me, going like, "How could you hate Age of Ultron?" It was like it just started randomly, and it didn't go anywhere until 7 issues later, and then it ended horribly with Wolverine ruining everything with time travel. Thanks a bunch. No, here it shows if you haven't read previous series like the Avengers and New Avengers, that's fine. It pretty much explains what's going on, and that's actually a good point. Basically, and I'm surprised at this. There's somewhat two stories go along with this. One is basically the Avengers go to space. Like literally, space is basically this race called the Builders is going on this huge, massive murder spree on the universe. And basically they get this warning from one of their teammates, Captain Universe. They decide to get most of their teammates, and I say most because, well, Spider-Man's not on the team, and basically if you've read Superior Spider-Man, you'll know why. No, but basically go to space to help out with the Kree, the Skrulls, and the Shi'ar, basically teaming up to basically deal with the Builders. And while that's happening, while they're in space, as you can see from the cover, Thanos, once he found out the Avengers were no longer on Earth, decides, I want Earth now. So yeah, basically, it's gotta be one heck of an awesome space adventure, but at the same time, the heroes remaining on Earth have to deal with that guy. And Thanos is gonna be miffed that there's no Infinity Gems. Oh Lord, this is not gonna go well for Thanos, for anyone who has to tell him that. Anyway, pick this up. This is actually when you have an event comment that seems like it's that starts really good off the bat. It does not take a lot of time to get anywhere. They actually have first issue and characters going, we should do something, and they do it. So again, this is a must read. If you can pick this up, either that or wait for the graphic novel. You won't be disappointed in this. Okay, for the last comic for this episode, and weirdly enough, it's a 2-issue. It's just 2 issues. But even weirdly enough, they both came out at the same day? No, seriously, they came out the same day. The 2-parter is called Sibling Rivalry. I can't pronounce the word right now. Sorry about that. No, but it's basically, it's a 2-parter in 2 comics. Superior Spider-Man team-up and the Scarlet Spider. Yeah, as you can see, the covers. As you can see, the covers from here. Yeah, good. There we go. You can actually tell, weirdly enough, that for one, if you haven't noticed from the cover, this is weird. Doc Ock's new Spider-Man outfit looks like an somewhat of an inverted version of Scarlet Spider's outfit. It's kind of weird, and yeah, no. See? Look, it's kind of weird right there. Both the colors are reversed for both of them. It's weird. Anyway, the main story is basically typical superhero team-up thing. Heroes meet, heroes fight it out, and then villain might come in, or they realize, hey, you're a guy, nice guy, we should team up. Or villain goes, since you guys are weak for beating the tar out of one another, I will destroy both of you. Or use you for my evil plans. Yeah, no. Oh, man. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's basically this is Doc Ock as Spider-Man gets visited by the Scarlet Spider, who is the clone of Peter Parker. Well, he was once an evil clone. Now he's no longer evil. Called Kane. And basically, Doc Ock, when he first met Kane back before he switched bodies, and back before and this is because death shows how death has a revolving door. He remembered that Kane killed him once, and now he wants so basically once he sees him, he basically wants to murder him. And then the Jackal shows up. Yeah, the Jackal. The guy with green fur who looks like a skinnier version of Beast, yet doesn't look anything like a jackal. Comics are weird and fun that way. Anyway, no, basically, they do end up somewhat teaming up. At the same time, Doc Ock's trying to find a way to kill Scarlet Spider at the same time. It's one weird story. But still, I still enjoyed it, even though the ending is basically trying to get you to read more Scarlet Spider comics. Anyway, Jackal, Jackal does come in, and he has these he has clones with him. Well, that's not a surprise because cloning is what he does. No, he has these army of mutant spiders. Emphasis on mutant because they have X-Men powers. This giant spider, he has spider legs coming out of his back. He has 8 eyes and whatnot. He tackles one of the heroes, and while he's doing that, laser beams are coming out of his eyes. I'm like, that's not right. No, but it was fun. It's you see Jackal with his clones, one that looked like another villain, and what he used to look like before he became Jackal. Although weirdly enough, in part 2, the original had he shaved off his mustache. Kind of weird. Anyway, also Gwen Stacy clone. Yeah, that's actually cool. I was kind of hoping that for a new character who's okay, she's a clone of Gwen Stacy and she's trying to deal with that. No, you'd prefer to be disappointed for Gwen Stacy fans. Very disappointed. Anyway, still, it's a fun read, even though the ending is a little I like the ending where basically how it went. It's just the epilogue. I wish they shouldn't add that in there, but it's just to kick off the Scarlet Spider, more Scarlet Spider comics. Other than that, besides the epilogue, everything else was a fun read, even though the art changes in the next issue. Yeah. So again, these two comics, Scarlet Spider issue 20 and Superior Spider-Man Team Up issue 2, yeah, issue 2, weird, are again must-reads. If you could find these at any store, pick them up if you're a Spider-Man fan, and basically, Spider-Man fan, and you like a bit of, duking out hero violence. This is a little mini-series, a little two-parter for you. I'm your Canadian Comic Geek, and thank you all for watching. If you like my video, or you like just push play videos, please click subscribe here on the. Please click subscribe, and thank you for all watching, and I will see you next time.